your fin, Jennifer. Camp Possum, everybody! Yay! Woo! And we're doing the Sherbrook Reel, which is a tune from up in Quebec.
You bet.
All right, here we go. Boom! Hey! Look, there's Pat. Here's Jennifer.
I can't see anything.
Well, that's
Fiddle's
okay.
right in the way.
Well, honey, you don't have to see it. They can see you. Just don't.
I can't see anything.
Just sit back. You know, you sit back. You can't be on camera and in the control room at the same time.
You are.
I know, but that's my luxury I have. All right, we're playing in the key of G and the keys of G and D. So we'll play through the tune once with Pat here helping us, a couple times through, couple 3 times through, couple 4 times through, and then we will. We're gonna play the tune. I'm gonna show you the tune, the basic tune, and then Jennifer's gonna show you the twin part. So this is a thing that you might experience if you watched Twin Fiddle Time at 7 p.m. on Sundays on this same YouTube channel. So this is a tune we've been working on, and we're going to show it to you right now. Sherbrook Reel. Here we go.
Say hi to Thomas and Patsy and
Well,
Larry.
yes, say hi to everybody. And Helen.
Edgewise,
Helen,
you're plugging yourself all the time.
Well, self-promotion is the best promotion. Pat, I like seeing Larry here. Patsy, Thomas. All right, I think we're ready, kids.
Right.
Oops, I've got my tuner on here.
Here we go.
Give me that.
Right
Turn
there.
the piano.
Turn the piano on. Are you ready? Out. Okay, good tune.
Great tune.
Really good tune. Now, some people, Thumbseeple Pink, Thumbseeple Pink, this tune is called the Reel de Montreal.
That's true.
That's
Yeah.
But-
they call it that.
But I think, I'd never heard anybody in Quebec call it that, though. So I think that is like an American title, maybe. Like a I think, I have a suspicion that that appeared on a recording somewhere that was, you know what I mean? You know how that tune gets kind of a new name, but it's
Sure.
really, because up in Canada, I only hear it called Sherbrook Reel.
Sherbrooke, yeah.
Have you heard anybody up in our travels in Quebec
No.
and Eastern Ontario? No. I think Sherbrook Reel is probably the original and correct title. But if you want to call it Reel de Montreal, I think people will know what it is as
Oh,
well.
Chris is here.
So yeah, there's Kim Spalding. We got
Chris.
two people from
Oh,
San
two
Diego.
Hi, Kim.
Two
Rachel's
people
here.
from
She
San-
didn't have to work this morning.
Oh,
Yay.
good, good.
Marinelle's here. Yay. Hi, kids.
So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna warm up a little bit, play a little scale work, a little scale and arpeggio work. We're in two keys, G and D. Then through the miracle of movie magic, I'll pull the camera in close to myself and I'll show you the tune on the fiddle, the dots, the name, the notes. They're not dots, I guess these would actually be real notes. But we do have dots available at the Patreon site. Then, through another miracle of movie magic, I'll point the camera at Jennifer and she will show you the harmony she's worked out. And so that's how it's going to go. Then, after that, we'll bid Jennifer a fond adieu.
Adieu.
Adieu. Adieu. Adema. Adema. You're the man. Adema.
Ota. Au plus tard.
And so then I'll show you on the mandolin and finally the guitar. So we'll probably be here till like 12:30, something like
In
that.
case you're wondering, it's still Shark Week.
Oh,
Until
yeah.
midnight.
We're all
Until
wearing our
midnight.
shark
It's
hats.
still Shark
It
Week.
works good on my gray host fiddle show host cap.
That
don't
kind
you?
of matches
Yeah,
it perfectly.
It does. All right, so let's bring in the camera close. You don't have to get out of the way, Jennifer. I will accommodate you. I will adjust.
Zoom in.
I'm going to zoom in. That's the miracle of zooming. So, actually, a friend of ours who's a good camera buff, Ian Alexander, in
Oh, yeah.
Australia, he says the best way to zoom is with your body because the camera is at its optimum, when it's all the way in. And so you zoom with your body. You don't use the zoom on the camera if you
Okay.
can, because he said the best way is just move in and out. So I take that to heart. So that's what we did here. All right, so here we go. Oh, we were gonna do a little scale work first. I always get ahead of myself. Let's back up and do a little scale work here. Am I in the Am I in the frame? Yes, I'm in the frame. Okay, here we go. So let's play. We're just gonna play a G scale. We're gonna start at the G, open G string, all in first position, and play all the way up to the B on the E string,
Sure.
and then back down. Can you do that with me?
I think so.
Okay, and we'll go one like da 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 da. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Now, the other thing I like to do to warm up is play the arpeggio. So we're going to play the G arpeggio. We're going to play all the G's, B's, and D. All the G's, B's, and D's from here all the way up to here. Okay, so let's try that. Here we go. Same timing though. Ready, play. G. Okay, good. Now let's do the same thing in D. And so we're going to start on the D, on the open D, and just play all the way up from that open D all the way up to the B on the G string, on the E string. Sorry. But remember now we got two sharps, so we're going to play F sharp and C sharp. Here we go. So open D. Here we go. Ready, play. going. Back down. Sorry. Keep going down. C sharp, B, A, open G. See, those are all notes in the D scale. I did mess up and play C natural on the way down. It sounded good, didn't it? It sounded really good. All right, so let us now, through the miracle of movie magic again, I'll bring the camera in close and play the tune slowly, so you can see at no time will my fingers leave my hand. By the way, it's just thought I'd throw that in. So let me just play through the first part, just kind of moderato. I believe that's Italian, I believe.
You're so verbatim.
And erudite, too.
Erudite, yes.
Okay, that's the first part of the tune, played kind of slow, so now I'm going to give you phrase by phrase. It won't take too long. It's not a particularly difficult tune. It's very kind of linear, up and down. It's really fun to play, too. Okay, so we got two pickup notes starting on open E. So it's E, F sharp, G. Let's try that a little bit right there. Okay, now we're going to do some string crossing, some mad string crossing, which is very common in these Quebecois tunes, which probably were originally written for an accordion. I'm not sure this one was, but it's got that effect for sure. Now these are all G arpeggio notes still, so that's G, B, D, G, B. Now, right there is a little curly cue, or a little triplet. So it's I'm using that little mini trill or a little triplet there. I'm playing B, C, B. Let's show you what you got so far. Now I'm going to play it slow. One more time. Now we're going to do that same kind of pattern we did. We're going to do that across the D chord, so it's D, A, F sharp, A, D, F sharp, A. And then the same thing we did in the measure just previous. Here's what you got so far. The beauty of fiddle tunes, as we always say, they just repeat the same thing over again. It's the loveliest little bits of music that ever were created, fiddle tunes. Okay, so from the beginning, and then there'll be some repeating. Right straight up the scale. Start right here on this F sharp on the G string and play a scale all the way up to the A on the E string, the G scale. Listen one time. Here we go. I'm going to play the first part now slow. Remember, you'll have the video if you're a patron at patreon.com, you know what. you can go look at the video endlessly. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm going to move right to the second part now. It's D. So here we go. Play through it once slow. Not too slow, though. Again. Now there's a lot of D arpeggio notes. So if you play D, F, A, D, F, A. So D, F sharp, A, D, F sharp, A. There's a lot of that. That's all D arpeggio notes. Okay, from the beginning there on the D part, or the B part. Okay, so all we're doing is we're playing those arpeggio notes. We're going up and back a little bit, up and back a little bit, all the way up, climbing up the arpeggio. There's a little twinker dink at the beginning. It's B and C sharp. Now we're playing around on across an A7 chord, so we're doing play A, C sharp, E, G natural, A, G natural, E, C sharp, A. Okay, let me start from the beginning there to get to that point. Now, so start on this F sharp here. Then B, A, F, D. Play that a little bit right there. B, A, F, D. From the beginning. And then the end is, that's a little round off you here, a zillion tunes. D, F, D, E, C, D, all those are sharps. Okay, we played the whole part, the second part for you right now. Not too fast. Okay, I think it's Jennifer's turn now. So let's pull back and just play through the tune, because I want people to get it in their head. We'll play through it one time, not too fast, just one time through the whole tune without the harmony.
Sure.
Just the melody, as we like to say. That's a technical term, the melody. I had a melody. Okay, so we're going to play through the tune, not too fast. Here we go. Oh, G, right, sorry. so now, hey, don't forget tomorrow, folks. Don't you dare forget tomorrow. It's Twin Fiddle time at 7 p.m. on this very YouTube channel. 7 p.m. Central. Don't forget about that. All right, so now I'm going to have Jennifer, I'm going to point the camera toward her, and in the big view, you're going to play the harmony.
Yep.
And then I'll bring in for the small view. The schmaltz view. So here you go. There you are.
All right, I just want to say a couple of things quickly. Really fun doing harmonies with Charlie. And when you're working on a harmony yourself, give yourself permission to make a lot of mistakes, because those might be your favorite notes in the tune. It might give it some edginess, some tension, some surprises that might put your harmonies on top of everyone else's.
Yeah, so not just following along a third of the way all the time, right?
Yeah, which is what I usually do.
Well, it's because that's a good jumping off point. Always,
It's a good jumping off point. So this particular harmony that Charlie and I work together on collaboratively, there are places where we do the third above or a third below, but there's a lot of creative places where Charlie put in other notes that kind of follow the contour but are a little surprising. That gives it a lot of nice color.
You said doo-doo, by the way.
What did I say?
You said that doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
Oh, You'd love watching TV with us. Anytime someone says duty on TV, we go, oh, he said duty. It's very mature. It's very...
I'll watch myself here. All right, so it's going to be this harmony. We're going to start out a third above the melody line, and it's going to kind of follow in the A part pretty much a third above with a few surprises. And then when we get to the B part, it's going to drop below the main melody line with some great creative note choices that Charlie made. So I'll just play through it a little bit.
Good, yeah. So you want to, let's play through the first part. I'll play just quietly play the melody behind you, just because it's really important to hear what's going on with that. So,
yeah, how they groove together.
Right, yeah. So let's just play through one time. You can count it off, and then I'll just play, but I'll play my part quieter than yours. So.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I have to give me a little intro. One.
1, 2, 3.
Cool. Okay, so why don't I pull in close, and you just play through it a couple times. The first part, you don't have to do it quite as laboriously slowly as I was, because people can have the dots,
People
and
may get bored.
they can watch the video too. So hold your fiddle up in a very natural position with no strain upon the player, as we like to say. Okay, hang on. I think that's good. Okay, yep. So go for it.
All right.
Okay, so now let's if you don't mind, let's play the second part, and I'll play with you kind of in the background,
Absolutely.
and then we'll do the same thing. So play through it like twice, like you would, and then you can do what you did exactly now with the harmony.
That sounds wonderful.
Wow! Wow! I'll give you a little. Cool. That's really this is going to be a lot of fun to play out places when we go out to jam and stuff to play this twin fiddle, I think.
Yep.
Go ahead.
So you're not gonna notice when you look at the dots and you're playing this that you kind of echo the contour of the main tune, but the harmony uses the notes, the main notes that are in the D chord, the G chord, blah blah blah. It's just not a third below, so it gives it a different sound, kind of a deeper sound in that B part that I think is really nice contrast to the A part.
Yeah, no. It seems I'm getting more. I'm liking it more as you play it more. I'm liking the way it sounds more. So,
Right.
so go ahead and play through the couple times at a sort of slow pace,
Okay.
just so people can see. Come back and look at where your fingers are going.
I only have 2 speeds, slow and backwards.
That's the same here. I only have 2 speeds, fast and faster. So.
That's true. Okay, so you have this little winker-dink at the beginning there, and you'll notice throughout here that little triplet shows up at the same place it does in the main melody.
Cool. Now that last note is very, I would say, counterintuitive.
It is.
You want to play because you always want to end on the tonic, And if you did there, it'd still be okay because it's octave apart what the melody. So it'd be okay either way. But I put that F sharp in at the end, but it's not very natural to play it.
It's a little edgy,
Right.
but it's in the D chord,
It works, yeah.
and it's fine, and
I look really small, don't I? Well, I go like I'm a long way away.
you can pull that back in.
I think I need to turn it this way. There we go.
Get your best side.
Okay, yeah, get my best side. Okay, so let's play through it one more time.
Absolutely.
Play through it one more time. I'll let Jennifer head off, and we'll take a 5-minute break, and I'll come back with the mandolin, and then finally do the guitar at the very end. So stick with us if you want the mandolin and guitar after this, but we'll take a little short break. Okay, so shall we do it? Let's do this thing.
With harmony.
Yeah, with harmony.
Okay.
Good job.
Good job, Charlie.
Yeah, man. Thanks. So go get the dots. They're available. Go
Hold
get the
that up to
dots.
the microphone.
Hold the dots. Hold them. So yeah, and there's tab for the mandolin too. So
Great.
everything you need, and the chords for the guitar. It's pretty simple guitar-wise chords. I'll show you in a minute, but you might have to fill in with some runs and things. Well, okay. High five.
Thanks so much.
All right.
Always.
I'm gonna let you trundle off to your next assignment.
Bye, everybody. Have a great summer. Play a lot of tunes.
Yes, play lots of tunes.
Lots of tunes.
All right, where's my 5-minute break video? Here it is. There it is. All right, we're going to turn the mic off for a minute. Back in 5 minutes.
Mercy actin Allah Riola riola Guatanabamis hanale riola riola Get merchandise handale riola riola We mercy actin Allah riola riola Guatanabamis hanale riola riola Get merchandise handale riola riola We mercy actin Allah riola riola Guatanabamis hanale riola riola Get merchandise handale
All right, we're back, folks. We're back here with the mandolin. What did I do with my pick? It's always the horrible thing when you forget your pick. All right, so let's play a little bit of this, and then like I did just like I did with the fiddle, I'll pull it in close. It's a tune that works very nicely on the what's this thing called again? Mandolin. Be sure to send Jennifer a message, bigfiddleshow@gmail.com, and tell her how much you appreciate her participating. She did a great job with that harmony today. It's a 2-for-1. It's almost like learning 2 tunes. I think Chris said that earlier. Oh. It lays pretty nicely on the mandolin, so let's pull it on in. And let's play through this thing. So you can see the fingerboard, the fingy board. How's that? That's good. No strain upon the player, as we like to say. Not there. Okay. I'll play you the first little bit, first part kind of slow. Now those little things will sound out better at speed. They really don't work well slow when you're trying to do that little. They pop out a little better when you're playing fast, so just bear with me on those. As you get it up to speed, those will jump out there. So first thing we got a lot of scale work here. It's very it's kind of linear in the first bar or so. So starting this open E. That's just a scale. Scale. So I'm going from this G, this G. 2 pickup notes. So now here I'm in this zone of, as I mentioned when I'm doing the fiddle, I'm in this zone of these G arpeggio notes. So G, B, D. So it's G, B, D, G, B. Yes, Pat?
Larry wants to know where you get the dots.
The dots. Larry, since you're a patron at patreon.com/Charlie Walden, they should have been attached to the email you received. And also, if you just go to that post, which is the latest post on the page, they're there. They're also in the resource folder. I'll do a little tutorial tomorrow sometime. And if you want me to send you a link, just message me and I'll send you a link also. But yeah, they should. All those things come with links in the email you get, and also in the post itself. There's attachments down below. If you pull down to where I have a little blurb about the tune, then those PDFs are there, and you can just download them. But literally, there's hundreds of tunes available for you to download absolutely free on the Patreon site. They're in the resource folder. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. Anybody else has that question too, just message me, bigfiddleshow@gmail.com, and I'll try to sort it out for you. Or you can message me through the Patreon app on your phone, whichever way. Okay, so hope that helps you. I'll get you to them dots, Larry. If you message me, I'll just put them in an email back to you too. Okay, so let's play one more time here. The first bar. Okay, now we've got these G arpeggio notes, G, B, D. And you got to do a little bit of kind of back and forth cross picking. Okay, and there's one of those little winker dinks. Oh, sorry. So we did this thing with the G arpeggio notes. So G, B, D, B, sorry, G, B, D, G, B. And then do the same thing with the D arpeggio notes. So F sharp, when I say F, I mean F sharp, I'm just going to say F. F, A, D, F, A, C, B, A. And then G arpeggio notes again. We're back to where we're going to repeat, so let me play that a little bit one more time. Keep going. Now the last bit is start on this F sharp and walk all the way up scale-wise, go all the way up scale-wise to the A on the E string. So one more time, start on this F sharp. Okay, I'm going to play through the first part slow now. Okay, now let's do the second part, D. So now we're in D. So the first opening little bit is this another one of these little hammer-on things, one of those little quick trills. So again, it's B, C sharp, B. You can note it too, but I like it. Okay, so if I start from the first note of the tune, actually without those pickups, is an open A. And we're doing the same thing we did. It's very similar to what we did pattern-wise in the first part with G, but now we're doing it with D. So it's D, F sharp, A. We're using those notes. D, F sharp, A. So A, F, A, D, A, D, F, D, F, A. arpeggio. One more time. Okay, now we're going to go pick up notes. So F, G, A, F sharp. Okay, so now we're in the realm of the A7 chord here. So let's play that A7 arpeggio so we know what notes are predominant. So it's A, C sharp, E, G natural, A. One more time. Those eighth notes walk down, that real slow eighth notes are B, A, F sharp, D. Let me play you what you got so far. See, repeating. Now just need a little winker-dink round-off thing at the end. F, D, E, C, D. Oh, those are all sharps, the F and the D. The F and the C, sorry. M, O, U, S, E. Good. Okay, now, so let's play through the whole tune now, a little bit faster, but just so you have it as a reference, but not fast. Okay. So here we go. Got to get pointed in the right direction here. So we're in G. The first part's in G. Second part's in D. Give you a little warning this time. Ready, go. Second part. I like what you said there, Larry. You mean I'm supposed to actually read the email? We always say, who's got time to read all the way to the bottom of an email? Nobody does. Nobody's got that kind of time. All right, so that's it for the Mando. Now I'm going to move over and give you a quick rundown of what I would do on the guitar on this tune. Now, if you look at if you print out the dots, I've got the chords there too, and I'm only showing 2 chords. That's really what you need to play this tune. Not if you're Pat Plunkett, of course you could put in 50 other chords that would work, but for us regular people who play chords, it's going to be those two chords. So you might have to fill in a little bit with some bass runs and some things like that. So let's see what I can do with that. Totally unthought through and unrehearsed. Now, if you're a follower of the Guitar for Duffers series, I always like to play back here. If I'm playing kind of country style guitar, if I'm playing sock stuff, I get up here. I'm talking about my right hand now. I get up here by the sound hole. But if I'm playing for pick sound, you know, I get back a little bit behind the sound hole, because you know why? The string is stiffer back here. You're closer to where it's attached, so it's stiffer than it is out here. So you get a little more punch. Okay, so let's see what I can do with this. I'm just going to kind of sing through the tune. So that's G, and then at D, you can play D or you can play D7. But I don't like that D7. That's more a cowboy kind of chord, you know, like if we're singing Home on the Range. So if you're playing these open chords, play a regular D. But if you're playing, want to play this movable 7 chord, which is the same as your C7 but moved up here, and you don't play the open E, and you alternate the bass there. Okay, so let's try that. Doing it with the open chords, I could put in some little bass runs there. So see, I think my E string's a little out of tune here. Let me touch it up because I care. Pick up. Baby, it's not cooperating. Come on, you can do it. That's good. Okay, so now, so let's so I might do a little bass run, you know, like. Now if we go up to D, so I'll play it. Just D and A7. Go with a D7 to get you back to the G. But so I play this kind of open A7 thing where I'm leaving the G string open. You could just play regular A if you wanted to. So do. So what kind of bass runs can we use? Just a couple of quick ones to get from D to A. So run up there and grab that. And one thing you'll find when you're backing up fiddle is that you don't always need to be playing a chord, you know, because the chord is still ringing and the tune's going by pretty fast, so you can jump in and like do something like that. So that should give you a few ideas. So what I did there, that going from D to A. I'm playing this B, B flat, A. And then I'm ready for my chord again. And then see, you only got one bar of A each time, so you don't have a lot of time to mess around, but you can do something like this. So A, C sharp, open D. And again, you don't have to play the chord while you're doing that. So I think that'll give you some ideas for you guitar pickers out there. Thanks for joining me here today at Camp Possum. We do this most Saturdays. Next week, we're doing a Kenny Baker tune. I think it's one called, yes, it's one of my favorite Kenny Baker tunes in A, but you don't hear it a lot, called Johnny the Blacksmith. So come back next Saturday morning at 11 a.m. Central, and we'll do Johnny the Blacksmith. No harmony this time, just the melody. So I'll catch you all next time. Be sure to join us for Twin Fiddle Time tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m. on this very YouTube channel, and we'll catch you later. Bye-bye. I'm going to play you a few videos of some of my favorite campers who come to Camp Possum. By the way, if you're a camper at Camp Possum, send me your camper video. I want a little video of you playing a tune you've learned here at Camp Possum over the past 53 weeks. Hard to believe. So if you haven't done that, send one to me, and just message me, bigfiddleshow@gmail.com. I'll tell you where to post it. I've got a little folder you can load it up to, and I can find it. So we'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.
Texas, and we're making this recording to show Pat what I can do after 11 lessons. Thank you so much.
And I'm Gene Young, and this is the lady plays piano for me. Take that fiddle from the wall, ain't been used since way last fall. The old folks say we'll have a good time, right up chair in the morning. Oh, them golden slippers, oh, them golden slippers I'm gonna wear, 'cause they look so neat. Oh, them golden slippers, oh, them golden slippers, I'm gonna wear when I walk down Golden Street. Oh, look a Ben and Sister Lou's telegraphing news to Uncle Back Juice about the great Camp Possum. They'll be that day. We'll ride up chariot in the morning. Oh, them golden slippers, oh, them golden slippers, I'm gonna wear, 'cause it looks so neat. Oh, them golden slippers, oh, them golden slippers, I'm gonna wear when I walk down Golden Street.
Hey, this is Marion. I'm going to play a tune I learned from listening to Camp Possum and learning tunes with Charlie and Pat. This is Andy's Centennial Two-Step.
Peacock Rag. Shoal Creek Breakdown.
Hi, this is my Camp Possum recital, and even if we make a mistake, we're gonna just keep going, because, you know, time is money. Okay,
And Lord, help us to get right.
1, 2, 3, go.
Golly, I think I'm getting it. Thanks, Charlie.
Howdy folks, this is Wichita. I'm a recent graduate of Mandolin for Duffers, and I'm here to see what I can do with whispering as recently showcased by the Possum.
Okay, this one's right out of Camp Possum, The Irishman's Heart to the Ladies. Thanks, Charlie.